Hello guys and welcome back to Indian Esports in a Week. This is my fourth episode of this series and I'm really happy. So let's just jump into this one. So it's been a really long time since we talked about the whole thing, what's happening in the current esports scene since the PUBG debacle, because PUBG was literally the top game in the Indian esports scenes and it have given careers to so many people, and it's been such a legendary game forever. But as you probably know, since PUBG's loss, since PUBG's ban, the games have been shifted towards Garena and COD recently, and not even at that level. It's been at a really high level, especially since the teams that get into these games like Call of Duty and Garena Free Fire. It's still not at that level, I would say, but it's still at a decent fucking level. And just because of that whole thing, there has been some latest news, some roster changes, some roster making, and some things happening behind the scenes, and even some drama and some bans, to be honest. But yeah, I will get into this sooner or later, so we'll just jump into this one. First of all, we have Nova Godlike making their Indian Call of Duty roster. They have finalized their Indian Call of Duty roster, and the players who are into the team are Minho, Vortex, Shikari, Dante, and Hitze. These all five players are selected to be the main roster. They were all players from the team Access, and now they are into the Nova Godlike team. So it's really good because Nova Godlike already has such a good brand, such a good brand image into the esports scene, especially with their PUBG roster. It's really good for these players coming into a proper brand, proper esports company from outside that whole spectrum. Also, the team Access in itself, the old team, which hasn't really has some really decent accomplishments. They were literally second place in the last Call of Duty Indian Cup, and they have been doing really good strategizing really well. Especially even in the recent tournament happened of Call of Duty, which was CODM Star Quest, in which they were literally number 1 place. So yeah, this is a really good acquisition from, if you think about from my perspective, in terms of Novo having a proper team. It's a really good because at least right now they need to expand, and if they don't expand, it will literally halter their own progress, and especially in current esports climate, even a 6-month thing becomes old. So it's a really good if they try to do this and try to develop into the other esports titles. It's a really impressive thing, and I really support this thing. Secondly, if you want to continuously talk about the esports scene, then we have Garena Free Fire. So Stalwart Esports is an Indian esports organization. I think they're sponsored by some music company, probably. I'm probably not sure. So yeah, so they have finally acquired Garena Free Fire team, and one fun fact, they also have a female player. Yes, they have additional players. So yeah. So the current roster for the Stalwart Esports is Ginotra, Barkaboy, Endre, Illuminati, Nivaish, MRJ, and Haley. Haley is their female pro. So their CEO and their founder thinks that female representation into the esports scene is a really big thing, and that's why he has hired a female pro. That would be really interesting effect to see, because we haven't probably seen that in a while in a proper team based environment. It will be really impressive to see if they can be at that level that we are thinking, or even if she ended up just being a streamer, not a proper professional pro player. So this team, the Stalwart Esports, gonna have a participation in the next tournament, which is FFIA, which is Free Fire Indian Championship League, which gonna start at around 18th October, and the prize pool is 50 lakhs. This is a really impressive thing. Garena is investing so much money into Indian esports scenes right now, and how these teams are getting opportunity to get into the field. I don't have much expectations from the Stalwart right now, but I'm gonna just cut them a slack right now and not be super fucking rude. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there must be at least some other teams who are able to be at that level and better than them, especially since they have probably been practicing a lot longer and they have proper scrims and stuff like that. So yeah, but still, good luck to Stalwart, and I hope to see you soon. And if you're going to talk about Stalwart continuously, there's one factor which happened recently. It's a small little drama I want to go through. So basically, let me just summarize it for you guys. So, Jaunty Gaming was a person who was signed to Stalwart Esports, but there was also a team called a CX Crucial. CX Crucial was a team which wanted to hire Jaunty, or eventually hired Jaunty. Jaunty manipulating him, thinking that he was that he was signed to them. Meanwhile, Jaunty was already signed to Stalwart as a content creator, not a player. But yeah, this whole thing became a whole lot of big drama because CS Crucial ended up being not even being a real company. It eventually came out that they were literally a fake esports company and not even in the right credits and right zones. I'm really proud of how the manager, the manager and the leader of the Stalwart Esports was able to deal with it. Eventually, calling them out openly in public, trying to say that whatever the fuck you have done is not the right thing to do. And especially in the current esports scene when in India is just currently growing up, I've seen this everywhere. I've seen this in Dota, I've seen this CSGO. And if these kind of shit, like these kind of shady people needs to be this, fuck off from the esports scenes. We don't fucking need you, and just grow the fuck up. Like seriously. Yeah. So this was a thing which happened lately. There's no proper justice yet, but yeah, they were literally manipulating Jaunty Gaming, the person. They were literally harassing him. They were like telling him they will sue him and stuff like that. Eventually, just scaring the fuck out of the person. So yeah, that's a really not a good thing at all. And how you were just trying to manipulate a person who's possibly wanted to just make a career into the esports scene. So that's a really bad thing that recently happened in the current esports scene. Also, we have as a final news of our this week, we have Garena Free Fire banning two professional Garena Free Fire teams from the Indian series, which is gonna happen soon. So, what ended up is being the Garena Free Fire has an anti-cheat system which automatically detects if somebody has a history of cheating or have any accusations from the servers or base like that. So apparently the two players which were Root Changers, Angry Bird, and Source Silently is Rahul 18. They both were found to be guilty of hacking Orange and having the cheats used up in their past games. So due to that factor, Garena Free Fire ended up banning both of these teams. But the biggest thing happening recently is like the league is currently working on right now. It's happening live, and Garena Free Fire already has these players, these team into their scene, into their teams, into their standings, and even the Root Changes were literally one of the top teams. Like they were literally, I think, at the top 10 into their bracket, into their scene, into their bracket. So that's a really like a heavy blow coming out from the Garena. But I hugely respect Garena Free Fire for actually doing this because it sets a precedent, it sets an example that cheating is not fucking okay. And grow the fuck up if you can't even fucking, like, you're not a fucking player if you're gonna fucking cheat. So grow the fuck up and get the fuck out of the fucking scene, dude. I'm sorry, whenever cheating acquisition come, I just became a fucking maniac right now, especially since the Optic Gaming debacle, which was literally one of my dreams. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna talk about this soon in a future episodes or somewhere down the line. It's kind of like a history lesson, to be honest, but yeah, I really heavily supported a team which is known as Optic Gaming, and they ended up disappointing the fuck out of me over in the international scene. So yeah, that happened. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of like a laid back video when there was not much news. There was literally 3 news, to be honest, and I just gave you a little bit of like a rundown what's been happening over the scene. There's not been like, I'm not a much of a mobile gaming enthusiast, so I don't have much interest in that field. But since whenever the PC gaming will show up into the Indian scene, like with the TEC and stuff that was happening and ESL coming back, I will just literally jump in and properly give you a proper descriptive video sooner or later. But yeah, I will just try to keep away from mobile gaming as much as I can, and I will just try to try to still be there for you and try to give you the proper news as much as I can do. But yeah, if not, I will just be here giving you the proper news. And I hope you see you in the next video, and I hope you like this video. Please like, please subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.